Welcome to our executive interview series at FedTalks, presented by FedScoop. I'm Wyatt Cash, and we're here with Drew Myklegard, Deputy Administrator and Deputy Federal CIO in the Executive Office of the President at OMB. Drew, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, Wyatt.
So I'd like to start by asking, what would you say has been one of the administration's biggest achievements over the past year in terms of IT modernization?
Yeah, so Wyatt, one of the things that comes to mind, we've done a lot and we're really proud of it, but a couple years ago we put out the Zero Trust architecture. We had the executive order and then we put out a number of memos to support that. And what we've seen is through just the policy initially and then through budgeting, we're seeing on the ground change. In fact, just a week or so ago, I was involved with this modernization effort, and there was a challenge between migrating up, adding multi-factor authentication, adding some of the tools that we've been putting, including logging on the system with the move to cloud, and we were really excited about, challenged with a very legacy thinking of do we have all the paperwork in place? Is this compliant? Extremely frustrating because we definitely want to keep pushing. And one of the signs that we felt like we were really making progress is the agency decided to make the migration, decided to push forward, add that multi-factor authentication, move to the cloud, to take advantage of all those tools and make the system safer and secure for the users.
And then talk to us a little about what one issue or two keeps you up at night concerning the government's progress in implementing modern IT solutions like you were just describing.
Yeah, so the first one is how many of those issues aren't getting up to us? Where the decisions are being made to go ahead and be safe, stay with an insecure system, but that has all the paperwork and compliance in place versus moving and taking that step forward, maybe taking on a little risk of is our documentation compliance in place, but they're building a safer app. The other one that keeps us up, of course, are outages. If there's a major outage with the system, we want them to be as resilient as possible. And we see that there's a number of rickety systems within the federal space that we can really see improvement with some basic excellence in engineering practices, educating the people that are building the systems, what their best security practices are that they need to implement.
Well, Drew Myklegard, thank you for taking a few minutes out of your time here and sharing some of your insights on the efforts to improve IT modernization across government. So thank you.
Thanks, Ryan.